what you got cooking for me? What you got cooking? What you got cooking for me? Smells good.
Hey guys, welcome to Vicky Goes Desi. Now I am rediscovering Indian food in a very big way. But now as a chef, when you travel and you're cooking Western food most of the time, and then when you come back, you look at your own roots and your own homeland dishes with a different eye. जो हमारे next generation जो है और उसके आगे आएंगी, they are going to eat food in a very different way, guys. So we have to move with the trends. So customizing and putting all these things together, I have devised some beautiful dishes for you. Very simple. Here, pasta. Pasta is the new rice of our society. So we've got our pasta which is cooked in boiling salted water. Very simple, 9 minutes to cook. Let me drain it and I'll be back. In the meanwhile, don up your aprons and bring out those kadhais, because in this episode of Vicky Goes Desi, I'm going to be showing you some really cool fusion food in your Desi kitchens. Food is memories. It's flashbacks from the past. It might be a place which reminds me of a dish, or it might be that flavor in the mouth which kind of never leaves you, okay? When I used to study in Bangalore and I used to live with a family who were from Andhra. And they used to have this powder with rice and ghee. And I was saying, what is this, man? I mean, how can you just eat powder, rice and ghee? Until I tasted that powder. My God. And that's the reason why it's called gunpowder, because it gets you going. I said, you know what? I want to make something with gunpowder today, and I want to make the gunpowder on the show. I want people to know what it is. So let's start off by making a gunpowder. So I'm going to be combining gunpowder and spaghetti, but with something which you will not believe. It's a cracker of a dish, and you're going to love making this dish. Why don't we start roasting all our dals here? So there's moong dal, tuvar dal, urad dal and chana dal, along with some hing and some sabut whole dried red chilies, okay? I'm going to be adding just a little bit of salt, not too much. The idea is that you roast them, and then what we do is we just add just a little bit of ghee, okay? So it gives that edge to it. And finally, some til seeds. 5 to 7 minutes to roast this. Normally you put rice, ghee and gunpowder, right? But I'm putting spaghetti, ghee and gunpowder. So it's that little twist that we are doing. But guess what lies in between? I am going to do it with a lobster. How does that sound? Let's go. So this is my lobster, okay? Now let's prep our lobster. So I keep on buying lobsters all the time. Now these are actually technically a lobster nahi hai, ye actually rock lobsters hain. So what you need to do, you got to make sure that when you buy them, that shell is absolutely firm. Now this is your lobster tail where your maximum meat lies, okay? So you cut through the shell, okay? You cut through the shell just like this, and then you split it open. So see, you get this beautiful meat here, okay? It's very easy to remove then. And it's one of the tastiest. Let's give this a rinse, okay? So you can even buy lobster tails just like this, okay? It's very easy to clean. So look at this meat. That's the sign of a beautifully fresh lobster. Look at this, beautiful, clean shell, not like mushy, kadak tadak. Okay, in the meanwhile, why don't we grind our potti ka powder? So this is the making of the real gunpowder, guys. So get ready. So we've got this lovely lobster meat which we will cut into nice little chunks, okay? Job done. Let's do some nice fine strips of ginger. We have some green chilies. One green chili should be good. So we have a hot pan ready. उसमें हम डालेंगे घी. Now in my lobster, I don't want to put anything, okay? Because this gunpowder has such an amazing flavor. I want to taste the lobster and I want to taste the gunpowder. So we have some lemon juice and just a little bit of salt. That's it. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing. So we have some mustard seeds in that pan. We have a little bit of jeera, ilaichi. My Vicky touch to it, of course. So we have some jeera, we have some mustard seeds, we have some ilaichi, and we have ghee. I think that's a wicked combination. Oh yes. Then we have some ginger and we have some green chilies. That's all, buddy. You don't need much. Some delicious spring onions, I gotta use them. So just cut them into like orbit, nice lengths like this. Next, curry patta यानी के curry leaves. Fabulous. तो हमारा बेस तो ऑलमोस्ट तैयार हो गया है. Gorgeous. Next, अपना lobster. Oh yes, lovely chunky lobsters, unbelievable. So now some little strips of tomatoes, डालना ही पड़ेगा. Tomatoes. Oh yes. Then my cooked spaghetti, which I have reserved over here. That should be good enough for my dinner, I think. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. A few more curry leaves. And a beautiful podi. So we have a star ingredient, okay? A total experimental dish, but believe me guys, all my friends down south, you know what I'm saying. Look at that. The whole ball game changes over here. Look at this, how gorgeous this is. Now what is, I think, liquid gold for me is the water from the pasta. Now literally it's forming a beautiful sauce. So you can imagine there's so much nutrition, there's so much flavor. You've got almost 5 dals in there. You've got sesame seeds, you've got chilies, and then you've got all these lovely ingredients, not forgetting our lobster. And guess what? Our dish is ready. All my friends down Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu guys, this is for you guys. Oh, look at that. This is the beauty. Nice. So we have our beautiful elements here. Okay, I'm going to be adding a lobster meat on that as well. Look at that, beautiful. So we have a lobster. Now just refresh it with some extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil. Very big ingredient nowadays. So we shall drizzle some of it on the top. We have some lovely grated coconut as well, which we can use over here as a garnish. And of course, my favorite herb, dhania. I've got a nice red chili. Why don't we just garnish it with this? So spaghetti with gunpowder and lobster. Easily, just in 10 minutes, ready for you. This is just the beginning. Wait, I'll be back.